Hello everybody. This is a set of spark plugs that I put in this car, in this engine when I first put the engine together. So to go back over that engine has 500,000 miles on it. I put new exhaust valves in it when I rebuilt it and a set of cast strings. So none of what is in that engine would be what I consider right. The piston clearances were too much. It had a ring ridge I had to cut out. The valve seats really needed to be replaced and all that stuff. But I've been driving it, so all the spark plugs that were in it, I don't know how good you guys can see this. They're all the same. They're all darker. They've also all got oil carbon on them. So what I'm doing here is I bought 4 new spark plugs. Was going to buy a set, but they've doubled in price. Copper spark plugs didn't used to be $4.68 each, but they are now. So I bought 4 instead of 8. And I'm putting 4 new plugs on this side and the best of the 8 that are in it on the passenger side. I'm making this video to show you this. Some people call that side gapping, whatever. I'm doing that because, well, honestly, because that's less likely to foul. And I'm only replacing these because, I mean, these were still running. I'm only replacing these because I'm wanting to really go by what these look like, because these spark plugs had carburetor issues, ignition issues, and they've been in it 3 years. So it's kind of needed a clean slate, I guess you'd say. So here in a few minutes, I'll put the plugs in it, drive it down the road, come back, and we'll pull probably number 1 back out and see what it looks like. All right. I drove it to town earlier after putting the plugs in it. I've let it sit here and cool down. I've not cranked it again. I pulled 2 spark plugs out. That is after 13 miles. I don't see any color. Maybe tad bit. There's actually more, I just don't see it. There's a little bit of a brownish gray. That's number 1. This is number 3. You see that? So, keeping in mind that this car gets rid of a little bit of oil, and I'm sure part of that's valve seals and rings. It's like I mentioned, when I rebuilt this engine, the cylinders got scraped up a little bit with some 80 grit, and it had a set of cheap $25 cast rings put in it, and 8 new to it exhaust valves. You ain't gonna get perfect out of something like that. So I think that's close enough. I'll have to pull them again after 100 miles or so and check it. But issue is, to see, I don't run it hard enough to actually clean the plugs. So when it started doing that flooding thing, it really screwed up my spark plug reading. Right now, since it's not doing that, kind of fresh, clean slate, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you want to know more, ask me, I guess. I'm not really into the whole how-to type thing. This is just what I'm doing on my car. So, bye.